few and do them really well and plant their flags deep, then they succeed. So I want you to prioritize as opposed to trying to be everywhere. Quick story on that. I was doing a keynote in front of a group similar to this, and we were talking about all the different social platforms, and a question came up about TikTok. We're going to talk about TikTok for a second. So as the question's being asked to me, and I'm trying to answer the TikTok question, a gentleman to the left made a sound that I had never heard before in my 15 years of public speaking. It was as close to a heckler as I've ever had on stage. And because I don't have it recorded, I wanted to share it with you, but I had to kind of recreate it. So this is what the gentleman sounded like when he blurted out in the middle of me answering the question on TikTok. Oh, no, listen to the sound though. Let's try that again. Hold on one second. Can we get the sound? All right, we're going to try it again. There it is. It's not better to hear. So he freaked everybody out. Like, we were all startled. I was scared to death. And he quickly apologized. He obviously had our attention. And I said, "It's okay. Like, what's going on?" He said, "Corey, I'm sorry. I'm just frustrated." And I said, "Well, tell me why you're frustrated." He said, "Because, Facebook, Instagram, got it. Then along comes, LinkedIn, should I be on it? And then Twitter, what's up with Twitter? Elon Musk, I feel like I'm going through the rant like Ross did. And then Snapchat. And then didn't Google have a social media site? Yes, they did. God rest its soul, that died a few years ago. So on and so forth, all Periscope. So I could go on and on. And then along comes TikTok. I am so overwhelmed by all of this crap. Every day I see a new social media site. I'm frustrated. I said, "I totally understand, man." I said, "Tell me a little bit more about your business." And he said, "Well, I sell medical supplies to the elderly population." So we had this moment where, I do this sometimes with my dog. I'm not trying to make fun of the guy, but sometimes my dog and I will try to understand each other, and I'll just kind of look at him for a second. I'm trying to figure out where, and then all of a sudden his ears perk up because it's like we had a moment, and that's what happened. I just looked at the guy, and he looked at me, and he goes, "Do I even need to be on TikTok?" And the whole room turned around and goes, "No!" All of you. So, but what I took away from that moment was, regardless of the industry that we're in, that is a common misconception. That just because a social media site comes out does not mean that you have to be on it. It means that you have to understand where the buyer is, where the common denominator of people are on that site. So is it finally